Tell everybody to join quickly now, because once I share the screen, I'm not able to admit. Why I have admitted Vinny already. Yes, students, what we were seeing in the last class, I think you are able to see the screen. You can see the screen now.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell everybody to join quickly now. Why? Because once I share the screen, I cannot see the screen, and I cannot admit, and I cannot come back to the screen to admit each one students again and again. So tell them to join quickly. The screen is visible, students. Underside the screen. See, again I have to go back and I have to admit them. Ashok. So yes, students, in last class, we were seeing about the forms of group communication. In forms of group communication, in last class, we have seen the example of three scenarios or three types, two types we have seen, that is meeting and seminar. Meeting and seminar, these two we have seen in the last class. Correct, no? Meeting and seminar we had seen in the last class. The nature of the meeting and the characteristics of the meeting and the structure, and the main thing is what is the purpose and objective of the meeting and seminar we have seen in the last class. Correct, no? We have seen in the last class, that is the when we were seeing the forms of group communication. When we say forms of group communication, the types are meeting, tell them to join. No, again I have to go back and I have to admit them. So the two types we have seen in the last class, or two examples of group communication we have seen in the last class, that is seminar and meeting. The objective of the seminar, the objective of the seminar and the purpose of the seminar, the objective of the meeting, purpose of the meeting, and the characteristics of meeting, procedure of the meeting, and the characteristics of seminar and procedure we have seen in the last class. One more example I want to discuss here, that is group discussion. What is the objective of the group discussion? What is the objective of the group discussion, students? Anybody? Why we go for group discussion? Why we go for group discussion? No answer?
To get a view, ma'am.
To get a view and to get some view on particular scenario, we go for group discussion. And to take some decision, for some decision making, we opt for group discussion. Is it right? For decision making, we opt for join quickly. No, again and again I can't go back, and I cannot allow you to attend the meeting. I cannot admit. See, it is disturbing so much. I think you can see the screen. How you can see how it is happening. Bhargavi, why late Bhargavi? Bhargavi, at what time your class starts? 1:45. Now what is the time? 2:05. 20 minutes late. I'll wait another 2 minutes. Let everybody join. Yes, students, yesterday we were seeing the forms of group communication. There we have seen the examples of forms, two examples we have seen for forms of two examples we have seen. One is seminar and the other one is meeting. One is seminar and the other one is meeting. In seminar also there a group discussion or the mass discussion will happen, or we can say a group communication. Srinivas, can you hear me, Srinivas? Gudiya. So one more example is group discussion. The purpose and the objective of group discussion is to exchange information, correct? No? To exchange, I have some information about what, some agenda we have kept or some topic we have kept for group discussion. About that topic, I have some idea and some other people will be having some more ideas or some more information. To exchange information, we organize or we conduct a student join fast, no? Tell them to join quickly, no? Kavya, can you hear me, Kavya? Kavya, Srinivas, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Why you joined late, Srinivas? This
Ma'am,
link we have
ಅದು
not
ಲಿಂಕ್
created,
ಯಾವ್ದು
we have
ಬರುತ್ತೆ?
not added your mail IDs before. So that's why to each and every students I have to allow to log in. If you delay to log in, then every time I have to come back and I have to allow them. See, you can see how it is disturbing. So the purpose of group discussion is exchange information, solve the problem on any topic, or to solve some issue. Also we can conduct a group discussion, and by the in the conclusion of the group discussion we can find the solution of a problem which we are discussed, and convince and make decision and access for judge and personality traits. So these are all the objective of the or purpose of the group discussion. And the structure of the group discussion, structure means how many members should be there in the group discussion. The size of a group discussion or the structure of the group discussion is 7 to 10 people. 7 to 10 people can be involved in the group discussion. In the group discussion we cannot take hundreds of people. It will become a mass communication. It will not become a group communication, it will become a mass communication. So many people will be, so if more than 10 people are there, so if more than 10 people are there, then it is not advisable to have a group discussion, because if many people involved, then the communication will not happen properly. So the size or the structure of the group discussion is, it should have 7 to 10 people in the group discussion. And here we have some of the characteristics for the group discussion, that is no named leader. As we discussed in the meeting, in meeting also, the meeting should happen with the chairman. The meeting should be conducted with the chairman. The chairman should the chairman should preside the meeting. Similarly, in group discussion also, one leader should be there. So the leader has to take the initiative to start the group discussion. But they are not naming he has to or she has to be the leader of the group discussion. Anybody can take the initiative and they can start the group discussion. And here we have a minimal rule. In the last in meeting, we have to follow the decorum of the meeting, and we have to record the meeting. So many procedures, so many rules are there in the meeting. But compared to meeting in group discussion, the rules and regulations are minimum. Free verbal interaction and impersonal. So here in the free verbal interaction means non-verbal interaction should not be there in the it should not So free verbal interaction should happen in a group discussion, and the group discussion should be impersonal. So when we are discussing in a group discussion, any the problem on what we are discussing, it should not be we should not tell any points personally. So we should not personally means we should not target a single person, and we should not talk generally, because that issue, whatever issue we are talking, that is related to everybody. There, to a single person issue will not be discussed in a group discussion. That issue is related to many people. So about the for the group of people, we are conducting a group discussion. So when we conduct a group discussion, we should not talk personally. We should not talk personally about any person, and it should be comprehensive. And whatever we in the group discussion, we should discuss. We should not in group discussion, a one-to-one communication should not happen. So in group we have to discuss, and finally we have to come to one conclusion. So these are all the in forms of communication. We have, in forms of group communication, we have other examples also. The other examples are panel discussion and conferences. Here I have discussed 3 examples. So the remaining examples you can go through, but just I am labeling panel discussion, conference, and symposium. And symposium, these are all the examples of group communication. Next we have use of body language in group discussion. Use of how the body language should be there in the group discussion. Yes, students, are you understanding? Following?
Yes, ma'am.
Following?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So use of body language in a group discussion. How we have to behave in the group discussion. In the group discussion, maintain eye-to-eye contact while speaking and listening to others. So in the group discussion, we have to follow the eye-to-eye contact. In a group discussion, like it may be generally it will be in a circle. Generally it will be, who is that? Now they are joining for the class. Savita. Savita, can you hear me, Savita? So soon you have joined for the class. So maintain eye-to-eye contact while speaking and listening to others. So when somebody is talking, you should not bend your head and you should not see. Today I have on my camera so that how I show, you can see, students. I am facing to my laptop and I am speaking. If I look at my book, see, if I look at my book and if I tell that today I'm going to discuss about the group discussion, the body language of a group discussion, maintain eye to eye contact while speaking and while listening to others. If I see here and if I talk, then what is the use? Correct, no? So similarly, in a group discussion, the eye to eye contact should be there while speaking and as well as while listening also. Okay, when we know that you are listening and you are bending head like this, then what is the use? We will understand, how the members of the group will understand that you are listening. You are listening to the speaker. How we will understand? So the eye to eye contact should be there while speaking and listening to each other. So adopt facial expression that show interest, enthusiasm in participation. Restrain emotional expression during an argument or disagreement. So avoid facial expression. Yes, you can see my face, no, students? So when you, who's this? Dev Malay, he is joining very soon. Yes, students, can the PPT is visible? Because once I share the screen, so I cannot allow them.
I can see.
Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So adopt facial expression that shows interest, enthusiasm in participation. As we discussed in the first class of ability to improve the listening, there also we have learned this point that when we are listening, so your expression should not create a situation to the speaker that you are not interested whatever he is speaking or whatever the lecture or seminar he is giving. So show your expression. So if any in group discussion also, if any speaker is speaking, then your expression should not by seeing your expression, the speaker should not lose the hope to talk. So he should so that your expression should show the interest. Still you want to listen to the speaker, it should be like that. Okay, so while communicating with a small group, use small hand gestures in order to avoid encroaching upon the personal space of others. Yes, see, as I mentioned in the structure of group discussion, there should be 7 to 10 people are there. So when we are talking, see, your hand movements, if you are showing 1 or 2 or 3 or something, or some temple or some house expression, if you are showing, so don't show just a smaller hand gestures. I cannot show my hand like this. Yes, students, you can see, no, how I am showing my hand. You can see the camera, no, my face is, you can see me, correct? See, the body language or the hand gesture movement will be different when we are when we are speaking in a small group compared to a larger group. When I speak the same thing, see, here in front of laptop I'm speaking, the way the speaking way will be entirely different when I stand in the class and when I speak there. There my body language will be different and here my body language will be different. Correct, no? Do you agree with that? Yes. So similarly, while we are communicating in a small group, the hand movement and the body language or the gesture should be different than the talking with the group of people or the talking with a larger group. As the members sit and communicate with each other, their movement may be restricted to a certain extent in a group. So as a member, so I assume that I am a part of the group discussion. So in that group discussion, 10 people are there. So 10 people are there. So if you show the expression, if you show the there when they start the group discussion, the hand movement or the body language or the gesture, everything is restricted. So you cannot shout or you cannot show your hands. You cannot show or use something. Show you cannot use some. A stick or something, some you cannot you are understanding, no? See, explaining 3-4 people with the gestures will be different from explaining 50 students with the gestures. With the when I am explaining the 3-4 students, I will not the gesture movement will be different than explaining the 50 people. Correct, no? That you have to follow in the group communication or group discussion. Yes, students, are you following? Yes. Respond.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Uh, while setting up the venue of group communication or group discussion, there should be adequate space between the seats, so as to avoid member from sitting very close to each other. When we set a group discussion, when we make a setup for the group discussion, we have to take care about the seats also. There should be minimum space between one seat to another seat. Correct, students? Are you understanding? There should be a minimum space between one seat to another seat. Correct, no? So you cannot, how in the class, how we put a seats one after the other, like that we should not put. So there should be some space in the there should be some space between one seat to another seat, so that we can conduct a group discussion with a systematic manner. The venue, the setting up of the venue is also very much important in a group discussion. Observe the non-verbal causes of others and try to understand the intention behind their verbal observe the non-verbal cues of others and try to understand the intention behind their verbal cues. So some people in the group discussion, some people will be showing the non-verbal communication and some people will be showing the verbal communication. So as a member of a group discussion, we should understand how they are giving a cues for verbal communication and how they are giving cues for the non-verbal communication. So these are all the things, these are all the points we have to remember, or this is the body language how we have to follow in the group discussion. So not only the group discussion, any discussion. Here we have some of the points for discussion. Everybody join for the class. The students, all of you understood now how the body language should be there in the group communication or group discussion. We have to maintain the eye-to-eye contact. The facial expression should show the interest and enthusiasm in the participation, and the body language or the gesture movement should be different. How when we talk to a larger group, how the body language should be, and when we talk to the smaller group, how the body language should be, we should understand, and we should follow the body movement or gestures. And the communication, uh, some when the group discussion is happening, some restriction is introduced in the beginning only. Some restrictions or rules and regulations of the group discussion is discussed in the beginning of the group communication only. So we have to follow all those restrictions in the group communication. And setting up of the venue is also very much important. So when we are putting a seats for each student, so each member of a group, then a space should be adequate space should be given from one seat to another seat, and the whatever the verbal and non-verbal hints or cues they are giving, we should understand that. Discussion. So this is a general discussion. So the discussion may be formal or informal. So why the discussion happens, students? Why the discussion happens? Simply because we don't have any other better work. Yes, students, why the discussion happens? To solve the problem. Correct, no? Yes. To solve the problem. And for decision making, we do discussion. Is it right? To solve the problem and to do some decision or to take some decision or to exchange of information or to take a opinion on any issue, we conduct this discussion. Is it right? Do you agree with me? So when we conduct the discussion, is the aim or the objective of the discussion is to solve the problem or to make some decision or for the decision making and to give any opinion on any issue or any problem or to know the view about that topic. We conduct this group discussion. So when we conduct a group discussion, what are the things we have to follow? Or these are all the points. These are all the points are the as a participants, we have to follow these points in the discussion. Yes, students, understanding as a participant of this discussion, we have to follow these points. The first is introducing oneself, means introducing himself and others. So there, before we begin with the discussion, we have to introduce ourselves. We have to introduce ourselves. Generally, how we do. Hello everyone. My name is Nirupama. So I'm. If I go to other department, if we conduct a discussion in our department, so there is no need of introducing myself. If I go to other department, there definitely I have to introduce myself. I am from MC department. From 10 years, I am working in this department. I have handled so many subjects. These are all the programming languages I know. So it depends on the situation, scenario, or the topic of the discussion, whether I have to tell my experience, whether I have to tell what are the subjects I have handled, or only telling my name and I am from which department, that is only that information is necessary. Again, there it depends. So but the thing is, we have to introduce ourselves in the discussion. Whatever the discussion we start, the first we have to introduce ourselves before we initiate the discussion. Yes, students, are you following before? Yes, is my voice is audible? ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So before we initiate the group discussion, every time I'm using the group discussion, just discussion. Before I initiate any discussion, we have to introduce ourselves. And we should say generally how the formally how we start our introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nirupama. I am from MCA department. This is a formal introduction. Correct, no? This is short. In short, just I'm telling my name and my department. Or and one more thing, students, here when we introduce ourselves, here we have to avoid the titles. Here we have to avoid the titles. When you fill the form, there I think there you have observed, before we enter our name, there the title will come. Yes, did anybody observe what you write in that title? That is Mr. or Miss, Mrs. or Miss or Doctor or Professor. Yes, anybody observed this title? Bharata, anybody observed? Respond, no? I'm getting doubt whether my voice is audible to you all or not. Yes, idea.
Yes, ma'am.
Then you respond, no? Ashok? Are you there, Ashok? ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಶೋಕ್?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಮತ್ತೆ
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ನಾನೆಲ್ಲೋ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನೋ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. So when we generally when we start, before we initiate the discussion, we have to introduce ourselves. So when we are introducing ourselves, then we will say that how we start. Hello everyone, or good afternoon everyone, or good morning everyone. Myself Nirupama. So like that we start. I will not see, generally we will not start like hello everyone, my name is Mrs. Nirupama or Dr. Nirupama or Professor Nirupama. Like that we will not start, no? So when we are introducing ourselves, then we have to avoid these titles. We have to avoid these titles. We should not tell that as I say, Dwarkanath sir is introducing himself. Good afternoon everyone. My name is, or myself Dwarkanath. Like that he has to start. He should not say my name is Mr. Dwarkanath. We should not use. When we are introducing ourselves, then we have to avoid these titles. But when we are introducing others, when if I want to introduce Aparna ma'am or Drakshani ma'am, hello everyone, this is Mrs. Aparna or Mrs. Drakshani. Like that I will introduce. Yes, students, understood? When we are avoiding the title and when we are using the title, when I am telling about myself, there I am avoiding this. When I am introducing others, I am using this title. Good afternoon everyone. This is Professor Ganesh or Dr. Ganesh. Like that I introduce. Getting? Yes? Respond, no? Yes, students, understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood how we introduce? Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now when I want others to introduce themselves, so how we tell that, excuse me, could you please introduce yourself? Like tell, no? So these are all the things we have to follow in the group, in the discussion. So first introduce ourselves. When we are introducing ourselves, then we have to avoid these titles. When we are introducing others, then we should use these titles, Mr. Dwarkanath or Dwarkanath, doctor. We have to use. When I want other to some other person to himself, then what I tell, excuse me, could you please introduce yourself? Like that, these things these are all the wordings we use in the group in the discussion. So next point is leading and directing discussion. So leading and directing the discussion. How the discussion should lead? The discussion of the the objective of the discussion is COVID SOP measures. So this is the topic, COVID SOP measures. So COVID, what is the meaning of COVID SOP measures? What are the measures to follow during COVID in the apartments or in the malls or in theaters or in colleges or in schools? That is the topic of the discussion. So when we are talking, when we are discussing, then we have to follow this. We have to talk on this topic only. Then we in between, I cannot say that this Friday which movie is releasing and who is the hero of that movie. Yes, and who is the singer. Any new singer is coming in Kannada film industry. So if I start asking like that, whether I am talking related to the topic, yes students, whether I am talking related to the topic, no, I am not talking related to the topic. Why? Because our topic is what are the SOP measures we have to follow during COVID-19. That is the topic of the discussion. That is the agenda of the discussion. So I cannot, so the direction or the leading of the discussion should be in that order only, in that way only. So we cannot deviate our discussion. We should not deviate our discussion. Getting? And in leading and directing the discussion, we have to listen. If I am talking, if I am telling my point, then other members of the discussion, they have to listen what I am talking. Maybe all the points whatever I speak, that those points may not be correct 100% correct. No, all the points whatever I'm speaking, they may not be correct. Some points may be having some errors. So if they listen correctly, only then they can rectify my errors, and they can tell that whatever you are speaking, that is wrong. Whatever you are, if I tell per day 10,000 cases in Bangalore, yes students, if I tell per day 10,000 cases in Bangalore, if other members are not listening it properly, then what they tell that they will nobody will raise any question on that. So the meaning will be whatever I spoke, that is correct, because nobody objected me. Correct? No, nobody objected me, and nobody told whatever I am telling that is wrong, because they are not listening what I am telling. So how can they rise up a point whatever I am speaking that is wrong? So they cannot tell. So in the group discussion, we have to listen carefully. Those where out of 10 members, whoever is talking, we have to listen carefully to them. Take notes on others' viewpoint. So what just now I told, I am telling that per day 10,000 cases in Bangalore. So take a point. What others are speaking, take down the point. So what all they are talking, we have to take down the point. Do not allow anybody to waste time. So in between, when I'm talking, when I'm telling per day the 10,000 cases in Bangalore, then I should not stop there, and I should not talk to my neighbors, and whether whatever I'm talking, that is telling, that is right or wrong. Am I telling any wrong point? Or after discussing with the person who is sitting next to me, then again I should not continue my talk. I should not do that. Do not allow anybody to waste the time of the discussion. Do not allow anybody to deviate from the main focus of the topic. Yes, do not allow anybody to deviate. Just now I told, no, I am talking about, the group is talking about, the discussion is happening on COVID-19 SOP measures. So in between, I cannot start how much syllabus I have completed for 4th semester students, how much is pending, or this weekend which movie I want to go. Like that, I should not deviate the meeting. So do not allow anybody to deviate from the main focus of the topic. Get your doubts clarified from the speaker. I am telling that per day 10,000. So I am the speaker. If a listener is getting any doubts, then definitely listener should have the liberty to get clarification from me, because I am the speaker. I am speaking. Being a listener, the listener can ask any doubts, whatever the doubts he can get a clarification. Decide what is to be done in a particular situation and explain how to carry it out. Yes. So in the discussion, decide what is the problem, and what are the solutions we can do for that problem, and how to carry out the solution. So these are all the things we have to do in the discussion. Next, the third point is expression, opinion and ideas. Expression, opinion and ideas, or ORE. ORE. What is ORE? O stands for opinion, R stands for reason, E stands for example. So while expressing our opinion, we have to follow this ORE. Simply, I cannot tell my opinion. For that opinion, some reason should be there, no? Correct, no, students? Without any reason, I cannot tell my opinion, whatever the opinion I'm giving. So for that, some reason should be there, and for that reason, if possible, some example also we have to give. See here, one conversation I will tell you. So the discussion is happening. Person X, what person X is telling. What do you think about stopping the use of mobile phone in our college? See, one person is telling, what do you think that usage of mobile should be banned in the college? So what he's telling, see the statements, how he's telling students, I'm reading out. What do you think about stopping the use of mobile phone in our college? So X person is telling like this. So I will tell my opinion. I will tell my opinion that I think, or I may use these words like, in my opinion is, yes, I can use any words, no? Some I can tell like this, I think this is a good idea, or I can say my opinion is, like that I can start my statement. My opinion is it is not a good idea. My opinion is it is not a good idea, or I don't think it is a good idea. I am telling. So then see, X person has told that usage of mobile phone should be banned in the college. So I am telling that so I am telling that I don't think this is a right opinion, or I can say my opinion is this idea is wrong, or this idea is not good. And one more person will come, and that person will ask why you want to ban mobile phone in the college. And then the person who has told that we have to the person who has told that the first person who has told that mobile phone should be banned in the college, he will tell his opinion. What is the reason why he has told that mobile phone should be banned in the college? He might have seen that students, instead of attending the classes, they are all the time, how you all do, many not many all, sorry, how few of the students will do in the class. So how few of the students will they, like that? So that person may give some example that this student, few students, they don't they not at all concentrating, they are not concentrating in the class, just they are sitting at the back, and they are using phones in the class. That person may tell the reason, because blindly we cannot give our opinion, no, students. So we have to follow this ORE: opinion, reason, and example we have to give. So we have to follow that ORE. So without any reason I cannot say like that. So whatever we are telling in a group discussion, we have to follow the, we have to give whatever we are talking in the discussion, we have to give a proper opinion, reason, and example. Who is that? No, who is joining? Yes, students, understood? So, introducing ourselves, leading and directing the discussion, and expressing opinion and ideas. The remaining points we'll discuss next class. Yes, students, understood these 3 points? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Answer your attendance. Asta,
Present, ma'am.
Abhinav,
Present, ma'am.
Aishwarya, Amrish,
Yes, ma'am.
Anu,
Present, ma'am.
Arbaz,
Yes, ma'am.
Ashok,
Present,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
Arjun.
Benita,
Ma'am, Ashok.
Present, ma'am.
Benita,
Present,
Bhargavi,
ma'am.
Ma'am, Arjun.
Bhavisha,
Ma'am.
Bhavisha,
Present, ma'am.
Ma'am. Ma'am, Arjun, ma'am.
Ma'am. Present, ma'am.
is that-
Hello, ma'am.
okay, okay.
Hello.
Chaitra,
Ma'am. Present.
Present, ma'am.
Dev,
Present, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Diksha.
Present,
Yes,
ma'am.
wait. I'll come back to you later.
Diksha, present,
Deepika
ma'am.
L. Okay.
Present, ma'am.
Diksha.
Present, ma'am.
Deepika M.
Present, ma'am.
Murli,
Present, ma'am.
Gangubai,
Present, ma'am.
Gudia,
Present, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Harshit,
Arjun, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Arjun, wait, I'll come back, wait.
Arshit, present,
Ginger,
ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Kavya, Kishore,
Present, ma'am.
Lata,
Yes, ma'am.
Manisha,
Present, ma'am.
Manjunath,
Yes, ma'am.
Nayana,
Present, ma'am.
Neelanjan, Nishant,
Present, ma'am.
Pavitra, Maithili,
Present, ma'am.
Priyanka,
Present, ma'am.
Pavan,
Present, ma'am.
Akash,
Present, ma'am.
Rajeshwari,
Present, ma'am.
Rakesh,
Present, ma'am.
Ramya,
Present, ma'am.
Rashmi,
Present, ma'am.
Ravi,
Yes, ma'am.
Savita, Shruti,
Ma'am, Rizwan, present, ma'am.
Sneha,
Yes, ma'am.
Spurti,
Present, ma'am.
Srinidhi,
Present, ma'am.
Srinivas,
Present, ma'am.
Sunil,
Present, ma'am.
Vaishnavi,
Present, ma'am.
Vinny.
Present, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am,
students,
Pavitra, present, ma'am.
okay. Okay, Ravi Shankar Rizwan. Okay, students, you
Ma'am,
will ready?
Pavitra, present, ma'am.
Okay, I said okay. I marked present.
Ma'am, Arjun.
Okay, I marked.
Ma'am, Bhavisha.
Okay. Okay, students, I'll stop here. See you in the next class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, student. You're ready for the next class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Recording hasn't stopped still.